So we have a guest in the studio. Let's welcome Candace Campana. Good morning, Candace. It's
Hello.
so nice to have you here. I can tell she's good people when she walks in and my dogs just jump on her. Bailey and Bear, for those who know me for any time, that they're generally guests in the studio. And you just, man.
I'm a dog magnet.
You are a dog magnet. They loved you. So, well, thanks for coming in this morning.
Yes, thank you for having me. Heck yeah.
And I saw that Candace was going to be at the Ribs and Rock Festival, and I went, wait, what? Because all he advertises is the main entertainment.
Yes.
You know, and it's like, okay, the Clarks, who I don't know. I know you much more than I know the Clarks. There's going to be some Clarks fans out there mad at me for saying that. But then, you know, and Chris Higbee, everybody knows Chris Higbee.
Yeah.
You know, because he's just around doing everything. And then, of course, it's Fuel,
Yes.
who will be doing Saturday night. So when are you performing?
I am Thursday at 4:30 before
Okay.
the Broken Reins and Chris Higbee.
Okay, well, I am looking forward to you eventually being the headliner.
Oh, me too.
Okay.
Me too.
So you're from the area, but where'd you go to school?
Struthers.
Okay, so
I'm
you're
a wildcat.
You're a wildcat from Struthers, and you've been singing around here. Now, interesting, I was talking that you were coming in with someone here, and he goes, I remember her when she was country. So tell me a little bit about your background.
Yeah, so that's hard. People ask, like, what are you? And I'm like, it's so hard to put a label on it because, I live on a farm.
Mm-hmm.
I have a horse. I love the Canfield Fair, but I listen to heavy metal and hard rock.
Okay.
So I just kind of fuse the two.
Yeah.
So, like, some of my songs, like Hay and My Hairbrush, very much lean into the farm life.
Got it.
Then other songs like Rhythm Run or an upcoming song off my next record, Other Brother, are very, very hard rock and grungy. So you can hear on the countryside, you can hear like, oh, that sounds like a Carrie Underwood.
See,
and then on the flip, it's like, is that Alice in Chains?
Right. I've had a hard time quite figuring out, because when I met you, you were this sweet young girl coming up to Panerathon singing the national anthem.
Yes, I always sing the anthem.
And I'm like, so here's this girl. I go, what do you do? I'm a rocker. Wait, what? All right. So I'm going to, true confession. Candace sent me her latest single a couple weeks ago, and I took it home, and it's on YouTube. So
Yes.
I put it on YouTube on my big screen TV. I wanted to see it. I was blown away.
Oh,
It's a really, really good song.
Thank you.
I don't say that lightly. So I brought my grandson in, who loves that kind of music, and I said, "What do you think?" He goes, "Oh my gosh!"
aw.
So he loved it too.
I love that.
And I go, "Well, she's going to be a guest on my show tomorrow." So
That's awesome.
So he was trying to say, well, could you tell her my name? And I go, stop. But anyway, so just to let you know. So we're going to play a part of her song. It
Thank
is
you.
pretty heavy, so it's not really a mixed song. But I got to tell you, I really love it. It's very Pat Benatar-ish.
That's awesome. I love
Is
that.
that a way of
people
putting it?
have? I've heard people say Pat Benatar. People have said Heart.
Yeah.
And people have said like the Pretty Reckless. And I am all for all of that. I love that.
All right. So for those of you who are familiar, there's a lot of folks who know you because you've been around singing for a long time, and your family has been here for many, many years. So I
Yes.
get that. But so we're going to play a little bit of that, just so you know. But I just love it, and so
you.
I'm hopeful you're going to like it too. So where can they get this song? I know they can find it on YouTube.
Yes, the music video is on YouTube. The song is called Rhythm Run. It's on all the streaming sites, all the download sites, like Spotify, all of that. Yeah, and I have physical CD singles available and cassette tapes available that will be sold exclusively at my live shows.
Okay, and so you're going to be this coming Thursday
Yes.
at Ribs and Rock at 4:30.
Yep.
So who's your band? Because they're awesome.
Aren't they cool? I call them my favorite poo heads.
Okay.
So Pete Revere is my guitarist and studio engineer and really good friend. He's from Amprion Recorder.
Okay.
I actually met him when I was 12 doing a Sheetleys commercial. We
Oh,
did
my
the
goodness.
audio at Amprion. So that's
Okay.
how I met Pete. Todd Kilgore is my bass player, and he's just a bright light. He's so much positive energy. I love him. And Adam Parrott is my drummer, and he's like if I had to peg him, I would say he's like the Dorothy Zbornak of the Golden Girls, like the one that's the rational mind.
Okay.
Always thinks very collectively and rational, and we're all just like all over the place, though.
Well, they're exceptional musicians. And I
They're
think you're going to
wonderful.
find that. So I'm going to play a part of this. We're going to go to commercial break, and then we come back. Candace, you're going to help me give away some tickets to Frankie Valli.
I am.
And we're going to learn a little bit more about her recording career and how she does all that stuff. It'll be interesting. So here goes. So this is called Rhythm Run.
Yes.
And I want to play it right up to that chorus part because it's just so good.
Thank you.
So take a listen to this, and you tell me if you agree with me that I think there's something to it. Here goes.
Take you back to the 80s and 90s.
And keep you up to date with the 2000s and today.